Hello everyone, my name is Jeremy Schumann, and today I'm going to be teaching you about searching using MESH. MESH stands for Medical Subject Headings. MESH is the controlled vocabulary thesaurus of the National Library of Medicine. MESH is a feature of Medline, a component of a resource called PubMed that is used to index and catalog biomedical literature. I'll be teaching you to search using MESH terms in PubMed because PubMed is free to everyone, so you can use it even after you graduate. It is important for me to mention that not every single article found in PubMed is indexed with MESH, but the majority of them are. MESH terms are updated annually to keep up with changes in biomedical literature. So while you won't necessarily find the very latest information, it will still be relatively up to date. MESH is important because it helps you perform more concentrated searches, which will save you time and help you become a better researcher. To demonstrate how to search using MESH terms, we will start with a PICO research question. Our PICO research question is that famous actress Julie Andrews is experiencing muscle loss and wants to know the results of going to occupational therapy versus not going. How do you solve a problem like muscle loss? Well, first, to find some quick information that won't give us too many results, we will go to PubMed and click on MESH database. When you search a word or phrase, one of three things will happen. One thing that could happen is that the term you entered is the one that shows up, which means you have picked the MESH term already. Another thing that could happen is that no terms show up, which means that you need to try a different search. The last thing that could happen is that one term will show up, meaning that is the MESH term PubMed has determined should be used for that subject. So, for example, when you search muscle loss, the first term that shows up is paresis. And if you look, you can see the definition here, which looks relevant to our question. So we will use this term while searching PubMed to make sure we get all the relevant results about muscle loss. So what you can do is click on the term. You'll see again the definition of the term, and you'll see the year it was introduced. And you can see all the subheadings that you can select if you're looking for a specific aspect of that term. For instance, in this case, we might be looking for articles about rehabilitation of paresis. Then you can scroll down and see the entry terms for the MESH term. These are all the synonyms that would also lead you to paresis. These terms will be included when you use your MESH term, which will save you a lot of time rather than having to type all of those out for yourself. And if you keep scrolling, you'll see the MESH tree. This shows you where your term is organized in the hierarchy. So if you look to the left, all of these are the broader terms above paresis, and to the right are all the narrower terms. This is called explosion. So to continue with our example, we'll go up to the top right to the search builder and click Add to Search Builder. Then we would add the population of our PICO, and for an older person, you might use the term elderly, but you'll see we found the term aged, but we can also see there's a narrower term, aged 80 and over, which would apply here because Julie Andrews is over 80. So we would click and scroll down, click aged over 80, and add to search builder. And you can see that is adding the add-in already for us, so we don't have to do it. And you could also select, or if you have alternative terms you wanted to add, or not if you had terms you don't want to show up. Now we can search our intervention, which is occupational therapy. We have this term that looks relevant, so we would add that to our search builder and then click Search PubMed, and we would get 16 going on 17 results, which is a manageable number of results, especially for someone looking to quickly find information. And that's how you can use MESH terms to make your search superfragilisticexpialidocious. So long, farewell, Thank you for your time.